You did the one thing that that narcissist never expected you to do, and that was stand up for yourself. You stood up for yourself. You set boundaries. You drew the line and you said, you know what? You will not mistreat me any longer. You will not lie to me any longer. You will not cheat on, or abuse me, or misuse me any longer. Either this stops or I'm gone. They called your bluff. They thought it was a joke. They continued to do these things. And you got up and walked away. You stood on business because you recognized and you came to the realization of your true worth and value. That's something that this narcissist has never been able to do. They never expected you to come to the realization of your true worth and value. And now that you have, there's no going back. Because see, many times when dealing with the narcissist, that's one thing that we don't have is our own sense of value. We don't realize who we truly are. Many times we are dealing with our own, our own issues, our own trauma, our own battles that we are facing within. Many times we are suffering from trauma ourselves, whether it be childhood wounds, whether it be, previous relationship issues that leave a void within that we are longing to feel. And the narcissist comes in and they pretend to be your hero. They swoop in and pretend to be everything that you want, everything that you're seeking, everything that you're needing. And in you seeking to fill the void within you that can only be filled with God. Of course, you're not knowing that at the time, but you seeking to feel that, the narcissist comes in and pretends to provide everything that's been missing in your life, everything that you're longing for, everything that you need. And at that point, once the narcissist portrays themselves to be this angel of light, if you will, this amazing individual to try to love bomb you and sweep you off your feet, at this point, you may become entangled with them. And at that point, you don't really yet know your value. You don't truly yet know your worth. And see, they love bomb you so hard at the beginning, through the remainder of the relationship, through all of the trauma and all of the abuse, the only thing that you can picture in your mind is who they were when you met. But the fact of the matter is, the narcissist never truly was that person. That was only a facade that they put up. They posed as that individual because a lot of them were mirroring you. So that which you projected that you wanted, that you were looking for, the things that you liked, they pretended to be all of that because their goal was to get you. Their goal was to get you as that supply that they needed. You had something that the narcissist wanted. You had something that the narcissist needed. So in order for them to get that, they were willing to do whatever it took at the beginning. That's where the love bombing came in, why they were love bombing you so strongly. And the sad thing of it is, what you picture in your mind for the most part of the relationship is, when will it ever get back to them being that person? What about that loving person that I fell in love with at the beginning? What about that person that was so sweet, so gentle, so kind, so understanding in the beginning? The fact of the matter is, that is never who they were, but only who they pretended to be. And once you came to the realization of that, and you came to the realization of your own true worth and value, who you truly are to the Lord, and you continue to walk along your journey with the Lord, that's when you learn to put your foot down and say, you know what? Okay, I'm standing up for me. I know who I am. And your doormat is not it. I am not your doormat. I am not going to be used, abused, or mistreated by you. I deserve more, and I'm going to get everything that I deserve. And the only way I'm going to do that is to get away from here, walk away from you, and set healthy boundaries in my life. The narcissist never expected you to wake up. They never expected you to heal. They never expected you to come to the realization of what was going on. They never expected you to truly be able to see beyond the mask and identify them for who they truly were. And you've done just that. And now look at you. You're thriving. At one point, you might have felt like that narcissist was your person and that was going to be your forever. And then you got to the point to where the abuse, the neglect, the abandonment, the cheating got so bad you may have felt like you didn't know what to do. The narcissist likely broke you to some degree. And it took for you to get to that point, for you to rise up stronger than ever, like the phoenix from those ashes, and learn who you are, whose you are. Get up, walk away, and begin to heal. The day that you did that, you defeated the narcissist. Though the narcissist may try to have come back and hoovered you, they may have tried to make you jealous. They may have tried to continue the abuse. They might have tried to come back and do certain things or say certain things to try and lure you back in. But you've stood 10 toes down on your boundaries, on who you are. You shut that door, and I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. You continue to go. You continue to move forward. You continue to allow God to heal you. You continue to heal. You continue to live your best life. You continue to love you. Because see, once you learn how to love yourself, you start discovering your own value and worth. And in doing so, and learning who you are, and learning everything that you don't want, everything that you don't deserve, you start learning and discovering everything that you do deserve. And then there comes a time to where you learn to settle for nothing less. And that is when you became an overcomer. You overcame the narcissist. You overcame that toxic situation. You overcame that abuse. You were healing. You were growing. You were maturing. And the Lord, continue to move forward. I am so proud of you. Welcome to your new life. Welcome to your new beginning. See, the narcissist never expected for you to stand up to yourself, because maybe you used to be the passive individual. Maybe you used to try and please the narcissist, and you used to maybe bend on your boundaries because the narcissist clearly had no respect for boundaries. They always tried to push your boundaries. They always try to test your limits, push your limits. They always try to cross your boundaries. And many times you may have found yourself bending on your boundaries to please them. They expected you to continue that cycle. They expected you to continue to do this. They expected you to continue to allow them to have the upper hand and continue to do whatever they wanted to do at your expense. And the day you said no more, shocked the mess out of them. In fact, many of them, when you said no more, they called your bluff. They thought you were bluffing. They said, oh, look at them. They're saying all this. They act like they know what they're talking about now. Yeah, I'm going to go do my thing, and then I'm going to come back. And everything's going to proceed. The same cycle, the same toxic cycle is going to repeat itself. But you said no more. You put an end to that cycle. All glory be to God. You continue to stay strong. You continue to keep God first. You continue to pursue holiness and righteousness. You continue to heal. It only gets better from here. There's nowhere to go from this point forward besides up. So I pray this quick message blesses someone and encourages someone. I love you all. God loves you all. God bless you all. Talk to you soon. Till next time.